Happy Friday night, everyone. Time to kick off the weekend with the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Brian Anderson at the table with basketball royalty, Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. Allie LaForce, our reporter. Allie, it's all yours.
Kyrie Irving draws praise from Blazers head coach Chauncey Billups, who said, quote, as somebody that played the point guard, I think Kyrie's the most skilled player that's ever played the position. His shot making is incredible, and he's a better passer than people give him credit for. He's a wizard. Brian, that says a lot.
Sure does, Allie. Thank you. Here's what the Houston Rockets have lined up on their schedule. On Saturday, they'll go up against the Spurs in San Antonio. And then Monday, the New York Knicks come to town, kicking off a homestand for them.
The road is never the highlight of your schedule for any team. But for these guys, it is a chance to go out there, test themselves, and see how well they gel outside of home court. It could be a very valuable experience.
Now the starting group for the Houston Rockets. Smith out there with Kenyon Martin. Then it's Jalen Green. Then there's Nikola Vucevic. And it's Dinwiddie in at the point guard position. And for Dallas, Kyrie Irving out there with Luka Doncic. Then there's JaVale McGee. Then there's Maxi Kleber. And it's James in at the small forward position. We've got two conference rivals squaring off tonight, Grant. And it's a completely new group here for the Mavericks. And it's the Mavericks with the ball. They trail by 3. Pass to Carter Williams. On the wing, Porter. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Tate's shot is off.
That's going up against a defense that knows your tendencies.
That's tipped. In transition, here they come. Shot and game clock separated by 5. And finished off by Tate.
Nice to see such unselfish play from Green, putting the team ahead of himself.
And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Man, the defender really went after him.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
And he makes the first. And so he hits both.
Free throw shooting is about mechanics, confidence, and your mental approach. He's locked in from there most every night.
Outside Porter from deep. He can't get it to go. 1 quarter in the books. And it's been a close one. Rockets ahead, up by 3. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. All right, guys, what do you think so far on the offensive approach for the Rockets?
Everything working for them inside so far, guys. Tons of high-quality shots that they're knocking down inside.
Another thing is they've created lots of second chances at the line, knocking down a high percentage of their free throws tonight.
And the Mavericks with possession here. It's a 3-point game. Takes it inside. Tate grabs the board.
You rarely see him missing dunks, but the defender was right in his face on that one, and it threw him off just enough.
And for Houston, Porter Jr. and Green are the backcourt set. Then there's Jayshawn Tate. Then there's Alperen Şengün.
You know, there was a time years ago when the Mavericks were one of the NBA's shakiest teams. Now they're one of its proudest franchises.
Rebounded by Green. The Rockets shooting only 40% from the floor in this game. And he's going for the oop here. Up high and down it goes on the lob.
When it's Green making plays for others, that's a really good sign for this squad.
And you can attribute the Mavs' rise to stable ownership and some very savvy front office moves.
Yeah, so true, B.A. They've made some great decisions in the draft for sure. They've been able to find cornerstone players and build solid rosters around them.
Here's Şengün following the score by Dallas. Pass to Green. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Looking for a one-word descriptor for Jalen Green? The best one I come up with is exciting. The way he runs the floor and gives every play his all. This guy's just fun to watch.
Boy, you look at Jalen Green, all the tools to be a star.
It may take some time. Now, growing up, he was always the most talented, but he is a gym rat and a worker, a grinder. So I bet on him to reach his full potential soon.
James is checked in for the Mavericks. Just 5 on the clock. Can't connect from 13 feet out.
That's a decent look for him. He just couldn't convert.
Pass to Green. Picked by Tate. Shoots a fadeaway. And Green, good for 3. Green's gotten 4 this quarter.
Hey, this team has great confidence in Green's ability to connect from deep. It's really about getting him quality looks.
Oh, are you kidding me? Wow, man.
Tell you what, just add that one to the highlight reel. James is truly one of the greatest slam dunkers of all time.
And how about our AT&T 5G Slam Cam? Couldn't have captured that play any better. Outside, Green. Got a hand on it. And here's James. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Here's the second effort, and the layup is up and in. James has got 6.
Boy, really nice play. LeBron showing.
Here's Green, and the rebound goes to the Mavericks. They're coming off that win against the Heat.
And it's just so hard to stop them when they're scoring at that level. They were efficient and didn't let up at all.
Well, it's really hard to stop them when they're in a groove offensively, and they were in a comfort zone all game long in that one.
And credit his teammates for feeding him all quarter.
Porter, the pass to Green. Outside Tate, pass to Porter. Drains the triple. And the Rockets lead by 6.
Porter Jr., we know he can create his own shot, but he also can knock down the catch-and-shoot jumper.
Carter Williams' shot is good.
You know, they're really being bullied right now defensively. 8 of the last 10 points have come from inside.
Sometimes you just got to man up and take a tough foul in order to stop these free runs to the rim.
Timeout called. Houston. Both teams will make substitutions. Looking at the 2K leaderboard here. He's covered by Dinwiddie. Dallas again missing. Houston in the lead. Porter, the pass to Dinwiddie. Stripped away.
5th in scoring, and overall, they were very consistent from the stripe. In fact, top 10 in the league in that category.
And when you look at their scoring numbers from last season, this was a team that always got it done on that end of the floor.
Take a break. Take a break.
And the first one at the line is good.
No doubt about it. The Rockets are in a rebuilding mode. I mean, and I know it's a phrase we often use, but Houston really has stripped themselves down to the studs.
He does not get the second one. And wrestling for it there, but no one. Now here's Porter. Over to the left wing. There's 38 seconds left to play in the first half of basketball. Shot clock at 5. Pass to Şengün. Tries to snap the cold streak. And the ball out of play. The Mavericks will have it. The Mavericks trailing. They set the pick to the paint. And he jams it home with authority.
You have to be accurate there. Very little room for error passing on the interior.
The Rockets shooting only 38% from the floor. Not great. From deep three-point range. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. Mavericks ahead, leading by a point. Stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
Not surprising to see two competitive guys who bring it every time they're on the floor. It's been a spicy duel to watch.
Yeah, and we know you like it spicy.
No, I don't. Give me some milk.
And guys, huge surprise. LeBron with a great first half.
Man, I love his mentality. Man, refusing to back off those selections inside, man.
He's in attack mode. And
Full
I'm sure,
attack.
Yeah, I'm sure defensive corrections are a big part of discussion in that locker room right now. And that's it for halftime. Thank you for joining us. We send you...
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. The Mavericks leading. Both teams deciding to change it up. All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Dallas.
The way they've overwhelmed the defense by drawing a ton of fouls. And more importantly than drawing the fouls, they've been converting at the free throw line.
And also the number of points they've scored in the paint has been impressive. This coaching staff encouraging them to keep going inside.
And for Houston, Green is the 2 with Tate at the 3. Then there's Kevin Porter. Then there's Alperon Şengün. Green, the pass to Porter. For the lead. That shot missing. And it's Dallas the other way. Green covering. Sinks it on the run. He's got 7.
You got to appreciate the consistency. Night in and night out, he brings it.
He drops in the layup off the glass. Green's got 12 points.
Green finds ways to get it done inside. Really intelligent as a scorer.
Oh, there's the alley. Alley-oop up top, hammer it home.
Beautiful setup on the alley-oop.
Great catch, great flush.
Well, I tell you what, that's the play we'll remember if they can put together a little surge to break this game open.
Outside Tate. On the wing, Porter. 6 to shoot. Puts it up from 12. Doesn't go that time.
Nice work defensively. Beating him up top and forcing the miss.
Oh, nice! Oh, big finish! Man! What a finish with a reverse dunk.
And this kind of six slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, B.A.
You know, there's an edge the way they play and a confidence they're not afraid to show.
Boy, and I used to love going up and jamming it down like that guy.
Three-pointer. They get it again. Outside Tate. Takes a 3. Porter's shot is off.
You kind of wonder where his head's at. The shot selection hasn't been there. And, of course, that one was just crazy.
Tate against Green. Ooh, good finish at the rack off the slick feed. And now it's a 7-point Dallas lead.
Boy, I think they've lost their intensity. I mean, the defensive pressure is lacking this half.
And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up.
When it comes to Jalen Green now, it's obvious he can score. That's a given, but he's also a remarkable athlete. And his vertical really jumps out at you, if you will.
The first one falls. Man, some of the dunks we see from Green, the throwdowns are just insane.
No doubt about it, B.A. I mean, this young fella has a bright future ahead of him. He's got confidence. He obviously is a tremendous athlete. He looks like he's got the work ethic that's going to allow him to realize his potential.
To the inside. From down in the low post, it goes. 10 points for him.
Their offense is really humming right now, and it's because of the beautiful ball distribution.
10 straight points off assists. That's very impressive, and it also makes the game easy and fun to watch.
You know, one expression you hear from a lot of coaches nowadays, threatening drives. What's the value of breaking the paint?
BA, dribble penetration is so important, particularly in today's game. With the spacing and the great shooting on the perimeter, if you can get to the paint, one, you may score at the rim, but if the defense collapses, now you have an opportunity to find an open shooter from three.
Pass to Hardy. Three-pointer. The second effort. And he hits the jumper. And the Mavericks lead by 8.
Yeah, another column in the stat sheet that hasn't gone in their favor. To climb back, they've got to put forth more effort.
Outside Porter. Now here's Şengün. Oh, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
Well, I tell you what, the big guy knows how to do that. Throw it down.
He's guarded by Porter. Pass to Hardy. 1:41 left to play in the third. And that one good.
It's obvious they've taken fewer threes here in the second half and are focused on having a more balanced offensive attack.
Porter, the pass to Green. Left side, Porter. Şengün, the screen. Porter finds Şengün. An open look for Porter. Hardy grabs the board.
You know, he just has not been himself this period. Just too inconsistent up and down at the offensive end.
Count the basket. And it's a 10-point Dallas lead.
Showing more patience this half. His shot selection has improved, and his field goal percentage is rising.
Uncovered. Porter's shot is off.
Yeah, just hasn't been able to find his rhythm offensively, and that's having a ripple effect.
Going inside. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. We've got 33 seconds left in the third. The Rockets with another miss. And they've been moving the ball really well tonight.
Good things come to those who take good shots.
To the middle. And that one is hammered home.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
Beyond the arc. And so it's the Dallas Mavericks now holding a 12-point lead at quarter's end. How about the way they've attacked the paint? This throwback approach is paying off. Back after this. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that, Don. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today. So for the Rockets, Smith comes in for Martin, and Green is subbed in for Dinwiddie. The Rockets trail, so the Houston 5 right now. Porter Jr. and Green are the backcourt set. Smith out there with Nikola Vucevic. Second shot opportunity. Kept alive. With the fadeaway. And he can't bank that one in.
And they just continue to dominate the boards.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
Doncic finds Irving. Offensive rebound, Mavericks. Fires the three. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Rockets. McGee, he's checked in for Kyrie Irving. Well, Houston's shooting 40% so far in this one. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Smith with a screen on James. And here's Porter outside. It's rebounded by Dallas. Doncic has got rebound number 8 here already in the game.
He made a 3 back in the first half, but that's it. We'll see if he can find his stroke.
Covered by Vucevic. No dice from the high post. And the Rockets shooting only 36% since the fourth quarter started. James against Smith. And another miss by Houston.
This has not been his best quarter.
You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. Just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots.
Now that's a textbook alley-oop.
I thought he'd go for the slam, but that worked.
It actually almost makes it a little more special. Grace over power is how I would look at it.
Kleba, he's checked in for the Mavericks. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Well, here's the summary of what Stephen Silas went over with his team during the break. He laid into the team about being over-aggressive. He said, quote, "You're letting them get to the line as much as they want. We've got to dial back some of the physicality because it's getting us in trouble. Guys, let's see if they can ease up here."
And Allie, thank you for that.
This has been their game plan here in the final period. We'll see if it continues to work out.
You know what? Teams can get a little three-happy down the stretch sometimes, letting it fly.
And there's James from the arc. The Rockets pull it in. Smith's got 4 rebounds now. James has gone only 2 of 7 from outside the arc. Oh, got that one up quick. Green's got 9 points now in the quarter.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Doncic finds James. No good from outside. And here are the Rockets now. And after this one wraps up, they're off to San Antonio where they'll face the Spurs. That'll be the second of 2 games on the road.
Rock the baby, working the size advantage inside.
McGee, a screen on Dinwiddie. And he lobs it up to the rim. And McGee with the stuff.
And this kind of athleticism at the center position, pretty remarkable. I mean, McGee letting it all hang out there.
Well, the Rockets shooting around 41%. Green with the ball. Smith outside to take the lead. And they get it back. Goes back up. And it's laid in by Dinwiddie. Dinwiddie's got 15 points in just the second half.
You've got to be aware of him at all times. He's a bully on the backboards.
Pass to McGee. Hammers the lob through.
I like the fact that McGee not just going through the motions here. I mean, setting a good solid screen, timing his roll perfectly. That's basketball 101 there.
And the Rockets call time here. And this late game timeout, getting a breather here. Important for the players to recharge. This is where you have a chance to get rehydrated with some Gatorade. Pass to Green. To take the lead. That one is off. And the Mavericks going the other way now. Here's Here's Doncic. Kleba outside. James outside. McGee a screen. Tries it from the top of the key. And that one hits the back iron. The Rockets shooting about 43% since the fourth quarter began. Puts up a three. Ooh, making his presence felt here. He's now 6 for 9 in this game.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
And the Mavericks with possession here. They trail by 1. Tries a 10-footer, and he hits the jumper. Doncic has got 7 points here in the quarter.
Luka does not back away from the big stage, guys. This young fella loves to be center stage in the biggest moments.
Tipped. Back to James. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Well, LeBron's used to shouldering the load, and there's no question he can handle these big moments.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to go. So he can't get either to Mavericks with the rebound.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
James finds Doncic. Kleba with it. James, left side. Can't cash in the 10-footer.
I wonder if switching baskets really threw him off. I mean, because he can't get anything to fall this half.
Doncic against Green. Doncic pulls down the board. The Mavericks leading. James outside. Dallas again missing.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
54 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Outside, Green. And he buries it.
Talk about stepping up in a big way.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
Nifty move. Kicks it to Doncic. They set the pick. 5 on the clock. Here's the three. The shot no good. And here are the Rockets. They're on a 15-6 run.
And a smart choice right there. I mean, you can't allow them to just drain the clock.
No, he got a foul. I mean, it's going to come down to free throws here. Foul right away.
And he hits both free throws here. And it's a 3-point game.
Question is, now can they protect the 3-point lead he's given them?
And the Mavericks call time here. They're behind by 3. 19 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Guys, your thoughts?
If they leave the arc open, take it. But it may be safer to get a quick 2 and then foul.
Either way, they got to score the ball.
Here's James. From behind the arc. The three won't fall. And there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here. He gets the first, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. So he gets them both, and it's a 5-point game.
Good composure from the line there. Those shots sealed.
The three. And he can't get that one. And so it's Houston winning this one. Just a gutsy performance on the road.
It really was. When this one was up in the air late, they showed how tough-minded they are as a team.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Clark Kellogg, this is Brian Anderson thanking you all for tuning in tonight. Now it's time to present our New Balance Player of the Game, Jalen Green.